Thank you, Tsepo. My name is Khutso Tsikane, and this is my partner, Simonia Mashangoane, and we will be presenting Jabari Development Agency that we've cultivated over our time with Jamlab. So if you can just give us a second to upload our slides. Jabari Development Agency designs sustainable solutions for community development organizations. We are excuse me, our mission is to ensure that grassroots community-based organizations enjoy substantive equality and have access to resources and opportunities within the development sector. So our strategy is twofold. Just give me a minute. Just give me a sec. Okay, great. So our mission is to ensure that grassroots CBOs enjoy substantive equality and have access to resources and opportunities within the development sector. Our strategy is centered on making data-driven decisions about community development. So we aim to use research and data to connect funders to credible CBOs through the use of an online matchmaking portal. We believe that this technology-driven solution can alleviate issues of efficiency, transparency, and give small players a real shot at expanding their revenue and impact. The problem that we're addressing is twofold. Firstly, it is how an increasingly digitized communications era has fundamentally changed business models for community media organizations, leading to an inability to adapt to the increasing compliance demands that are required to gain alternative revenue. Secondly, the current ecosystem undercuts small CBOs by favoring costly intermediaries. So community-based organizations right now, through our research, it's noted that they are struggling to account, to monitor, and to report on donor funding, which compromises their ability to retain partners and to attract new donors. Our market intelligence involved an extensive mapping of our ecosystem and a detailed postal analysis, which indicated that the economic and technological factors were the big stumbling blocks in the sector. So on average, the community broadcast sector applies for approximately 150 million rands worth of grants, but in reality only receive 160 million rands. That's how much is dispersed annually to about 30 stations out of the 285. The lack of technology was also a big problem. So the lack of technology usage also means that there's a missed opportunity for organizational efficiency, for data management, and for setting up systems for donor reporting. We've also noted that working at a grassroots level also comes with challenges of slow technological adoption and digital literacy. Hence, we're offering both online and offline services. The market size that we're targeting for the first phase is the 285 licensed radio stations by ICASA, and government grants only cater to 7% of that sector annually. So we're aiming at the rest of the plus 90 that is not catered to. Our customers are segmented into two. We have a demand side and we have a supply side. So the demand side are the grant-making organizations that focus on a wide range of development issues. And then on our supply side, we're focusing on community-based organizations themselves, such as community radio stations. So what is our solution? Our solution is to create an online portal that connects accredited community media projects to donors. So essentially, this will be a marketplace for progressive donors to fund frontline organizations who have been vetted and are fully compliant. The portal ensures that the CBOs are verified by assigning them a trust score. So the trust score is calculated by using a combination of factors such as, is the CBO a legally registered entity? Are they tax compliant? Do they have organizational policies? Are they consistent in holding AGMs? So these are the kind of questions that will determine a trust score out of 5. So when you're on the portal as a donor, at first glance, you'll see where a project is based, what's their current operating budget, how much they need, which development goal they're responding to. We're working within the Sustainable Development Goals, how long they've been operational for, and lastly, their trust score. So we'd also be using international best practices to benchmark the portal. So when CBOs sign up, we'll also ensure that all relevant project details which any donor requires for efficient decision-making are clearly outlined. So budget estimates, project timelines, and M&E systems. So our value proposition. Jabari is offering a data-driven social justice approach that seeks to dismantle the current funding ecosystem by giving small players access to a bigger market without the use of costly intermediaries.
So as my colleague Khutso has indicated, we are offering a tech-driven solution, but we recognize the need for offline solutions such as strategy, planning and development, ongoing organizational capacity development, and fundraising and relationship building. This is also because the supply side of our customer segmentation is comprised of mostly rural internship-based organizations. So far, we have one signed-up client whom we have successfully assisted to receive a 2.5 million grant over 2 years. We will be working with them on a retainer for the duration of the contract. We have also a one in principle agreement for client onboarding, and we've established access to legal and finance and M&E consultants. Our hybrid business model will enable us to tap into both the supplier and demand segments of our customer base. Our business model also provides for an adaptable core pricing point. We have package pricing for enterprises and service level pricing for the supply side. Our hourly rate is market related at between 1,200 to 1,500 per hour. And our percentage rate is 15%, and it includes a retainer fee for value added consultative services for the duration of the grant contract. Our package fee is our hourly rate plus additional costs such as travel and accommodation. We have calculated that we'd need about 1.6 million rands to start, most of which will be for product development. That's for the design, web designing, and for the portal. And our operating costs going forward will be mostly for wages and running costs, as this is a consultancy-based agency. For us to break even, we have calculated that we would have to administer grants worth 7 million per year. So what's next for Jabari? The first phase of our business is to focus on community media, after which we plan to scale to include the broader community-based organization sector and SMMEs through the enterprise development model. At the moment, we want to recruit or partner with a chief technical officer to help us build the portal, and we need seed funding for the development of the portal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentation. Please note that this deck is available to anyone who wants to engage with us further. We are available to discuss this, and please feel free to contact us should you need more information about us and our organization, if you would like to become a stakeholder. Thank you very much.